Hey. I can see, how tall are you both? I see.
How do you feel playing a bad guy?
It's great fun. I don't want to influence you too badly, but being a fake bully is great, man. I loved it. No, I'm actually a spokesperson for quite a few anti-bullying things, so I shouldn't condone it too much. But in film world, it's great fun, man. It's so nice to be able to play a character that's so contrasting from my day-to-day life. I like a lot of journalists say it. Are you very like your character? Obviously not. I mean, the guy's a little mini Hitler. Who could ever be as bad as him?
And everything.
Exactly, yeah. But I had a great time playing it. I know it's kind of cool that we're such good friends on set, and yet they roll cameras, and I just turn into everyone's enemy, man. So yeah, I have huge enjoyment playing the role.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy, man. Round of applause for the young gentleman. Come on. Yeah, most kids his age won't even. That's the other thing. We have kids all day coming around set, and they're all, hey, don't want to meet Daniel, Rupert, and Emma, and they're all, yay. And then they say, oh, we want to meet Draco. And I come out and I just, I'm like, hey, come on, shake my hand. I'm a nice guy in real life, I promise. And they're just like, no. They just sort of stand behind their parents' legs and refuse to. But I take it as a compliment. If I manage to scare a bunch of kids, I must be doing something.
Hi, sorry.
Sorry, I have to fill it. I can't help it. There's nothing funnier than being in an elevator and it's just silence, man. It cracks me up. Sorry, I interrupted you. What were you saying?
I was wondering, in the sixth movie, when everyone's seen it, I hope. In the sixth movie, when Bellatrix is like destroying the Great Hall and everything, and the look on your face was just, it actually made me cry every time I watch it. And I was just wondering, like, what do you think is really going through Draco's mind, and what was going through your mind when you were filming that?
That's one of the beautiful things about...
Can you hold on just a second?
I can.
She's hearing impaired, so she can come up the front and be able to see your response.
Sure.
Okay.
That's one of the great things about having David Yates on set, because he was the one telling me, exactly, because we shot that scene quite early on. Well, one of the great things was seeing Helena do her smashing up at Hogwarts. She actually did it to Amy Winehouse, I think she had playing. She filled the Great Hall with Amy Winehouse. Ran down the table, started kicking, she was loving it. It was great fun. And then on a separate shot, it looks like we're all in the room at the same time, but we're actually not. On a separate shot later on with the wind machine and stuff, David was just putting an idea, this is home. And he's never going to be allowed back home. This is the place that's... Draco doesn't even realise it, I think, but this is it, really. This is goodbye to the place that's, second home. School is most people's second home, and I think it hits him then and there that I'm never going to be allowed back here, and I'm not welcome anymore back at these gates. And he doesn't want to be there. He wants to be on the other side, I think, deep down. It all comes to that moment in the astronomy tower. I think he realizes that, hold on a sec, I'm not up for this at all, really. And of course, he hasn't been given the choice, The Muggle version of it has been given a loaded gun saying, shoot someone or we're going to shoot you in the head. And it's a real terrifying thing for a 16-year-old schoolboy. So I think most of it is down to the circumstances that he's in. It's a pretty terrifying scenario to be in for a young kid, I think. I'm glad we were just pretending.
Well, welcome to DragonCon.
Hey, thank you for having me.
My question is what is the most outrageous rumor you've heard about yourself?
That Daniel and I are going out, yes. I don't know. Outrageous rumors. I don't know. To be true, I don't keep my ears to the ground that much. So the last premiere I went to, all they were asking me was whether I was going to be in Twilight, and I had no idea of anything of that, and I said, I don't know, am I? You tell me. So that's a pretty, just to confirm I'm not. Cool. But it was a pretty outrageous rumor, I guess. Yeah. I'm not following Rob's step too much as I'd like to, but yeah, no, I'm not featuring just yet. Thank you.
Welcome to DragonCon again, and
Thank
I was
you.
just wondering, what's your favorite Wizard Rock band, if you listen to it at all?
I suppose the obvious answer is it Draco and the Malfoys? Is that a But I haven't really listened to much of it. I didn't realise that it was quite taken so seriously. I think it's amazing that a whole genre of music has been inspired by a few books. Certain books.
Surprise.
Yeah, but it's incredible how many people have actually been inspired by the novels to create their own music. It's fantastic. Yeah, like I say, I confess I haven't really looked into it too much, but I hear these people are creating very good music and they have a lot of fans. So I'm hoping one day I'll get the chance to go and see the guys live. Are they here tonight? Any of them? Any Wizard Rock fans? Okay, what I'd ask.
And a lot of filmers here though, so
Okay.
we might run into some of those.
Cool.
Everyone else here said welcome to DragonCon. I'm going to say welcome to fandom.
This is my first real experience of fandom, as you say. Yeah. It's
We're
kinda
mostly
cool.
harmless.
Yeah.
First, I had the one who changed his name legally to Lucius Malfoy, the Draco Malfoy.
That's not you, is it?
No, I have to tell you, I know them, and I'm sorry you ever had to deal with them.
That's okay.
I had to say this.
It's all good. It was a brief laugh and a letter, and that was it. It wasn't too strange.
I had to deal with them personally, so you were lucky.
I am. If I'd met him, I'd have been terrified.
I wanted you to change my name to Harry and join the, yeah.
It is issues
But
there.
anyway, speaking of welcome to fandom,
Yeah.
I've been involved in Harry Potter conventions since 2005. I've been to a half dozen of them.
Cool.
After you're done with your run with the movies, with Warner Brothers kind of keeping a short leash, what they might be doing, would you ever come to a Harry Potter convention?
Well, yeah, I suppose, why not?
Because I'm telling you, if you do that and you just ask people not to tackle you, this is a very respectful crowd. They would love to see you there.
Sure, I mean, one of the main reasons I think it's great for me to come here, and it's one of the great things I love about doing the premieres and the press and stuff, is that it really is a chance for us to say thank you, not just from me, but from the 500 people that are working at Felton Studios every day, because none of us would be in with a job if it wasn't for you guys. And it's something that actually Daniel reminded me the other day, and without sounding like we're bragging, but he said that 500 people who live just outside London have created, well, obviously with Joe's great stories, have created one of the world's biggest movie franchises, and we're very, very proud of that, and it's a great thing. So yeah, we're all very pleased to be there, and the great thing for us is really to say thank you for all the support you've given us guys over the years. It's one hell of a feat to achieve. Yeah, you deserve a round of applause. Not just for me, but for everyone.
My name's Grace.
Hey Grace.
And I like to say happy
Sorry?
I like to say happy belated birthday because we saw you yesterday, but I didn't know it was your birthday.
It's not. Where are the Felt Beats? Big shout out to the Felt Beats, and they made me the most amazing cake I've ever seen. You can't even call it a cake. It's like it's a feat of architecture and genius. It's amazing. But since then, every single person that's come up has said happy birthday, and I'm sorry, it's not actually my birthday today, but I appreciate what you're trying to do. But oh yeah, don't get me wrong. I've started the festivities early. It's great. Why not? Let's celebrate now. This is awesome. Exactly that. 22 days to celebrate. I like that. It's very cool. Very cool. Yeah. But as much as I appreciate your happy birthday, belated is not quite yet.
My question is, I'm a musician and I march up in Cumming, Georgia. And next year we're supposed to go to London. Is there any hot spots locally I should stop by and I'll be able to sneak out?
Sure.
That's
Get a
the
chance to
plan.
sneak out. Dean Street. It's a known musical street, and they have these really it's a bit like Diagon Alley, where they have this really cobbled street. And they have these tiny ancient shops that these sort of old troll-like gentlemen live in there, and they're like masters of the guitar, and they just sit there all day playing the musical instruments. And whenever I have an audition or a meeting in town, I always kill an hour or two up there. So yeah, head up Dean Street, definitely. I'm not a big clubber, so I just
Hey, my name's Andy.
Hey Andy.
Totally, happy to see you here.
Thanks for having me. I'm very excited.
But I have this one question. Since you're Draco in the, Harry Potter, and you've had these scenes where you have to be really, serious have you ever just started laughing hysterically during one of those scenes?
Yeah, a few times to be fair. Rupert's the worst though, good lord. We have a system at the studios where you get red carded if you mess up takes, whether it's your phone or you don't forget your lines right or whatever, and it's £10 every time you get a red card, and all the funds go to charity at the end. And I think Rupert has put a few thousand in there every film. Once he starts, it's game over. You may as well call it a day, man. And there's never any reason. He just starts cracking up for no reason, man. So it's great fun to be on the set with him, but it's actually gone beyond a joke. I think there's been times where he's really trying to stop himself from laughing. So I'm a very tiny offender compared to Rupert.